Hello and welcome to my next smartwatch review. Today we have the HT33 Smartwatch. Now the box is pretty plain and generic looking. This channel is primarily about my kayaking adventures, and I review smartwatches and outdoor gear and fitness gear as a way to monetize the site a bit. So that's what this is. This is a review of my next smartwatch. If you go to my smartwatch and fitness tracker playlist on YouTube, you will see I've done, I think, on the order of 200 reviews at this point. So there's a lot of reviews out there. What I do is show you what comes out of the box. In this case, we have the watch itself with a little magnetic charging cable that will click onto the back. Here you see, maybe you can't see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is the HT33 Smartwatch. Always remember to peel off these seals, the protective covers, both on the sensors and on the face. So that's what you get: user manual, charging cable, and the smartwatch itself. So that's what you get: the smartwatch, the charging cable, and a user manual here that looks fairly easy to read. The app is going to be, looks like Fit Cloud Pro on this one, so keep that in mind. First glance out of the box, it's got a red button on the upper right. It's got a button on the lower right here. And then these are not buttons, these just are sort of molded into the outer case here. So let me press and hold the red button to see if there is any battery life out of the box. There it is, it just buzzed, it's coming on to say English here. Fit Cloud Pro again is that app. HT33. I'm going to go away and charge this up fully and then come back with my full, fair, and honest review after wearing it for several days, if not weeks. And you will get that review just in a few seconds here through the magic of editing. Alright, so we're back after wearing the watch for a week. And let me run you through what it does here. First of all, let's go into the display settings. Then turn that brightness up all the way, and I want to turn that screen time up all the way too. The maximum here is 30 seconds. I usually turn those down while testing to conserve battery life. Now this guy does have an amazing 1100 milliamp hour battery, which makes it a little bit thick on the wrist, but it gives it that a lot of power. A lot of battery life to it here. And again, this is branded, at least I've seen some Chinese companies trying to brand this as the T-Rex3 Ultra, but the real underlying name of this device is the HT33. I said that at the onset. Since then, I went back online to look at it, and I see companies branding it as the T-Rex3 Ultra. This is not an Amazfit device, folks. They're just using the same name. I don't know how they get away with it. Even right on the back, it says HT33, and it says it is IP68 waterproof here. That's ingress protection. Look that up if you want to know what that means. But it's an indication of how waterproof it is. I've been wearing it for a week, and this battery is still at like 96%, so that's pretty incredible. If we swipe down, we see we can turn on and off the flashlight feature here, so that's pretty cool. Right there. So it got an LED on the top of the watch there on the outer case. We can go into the settings, and you can change your menu style, notifications, the display settings we just demonstrated, the battery, okay, it's 90% right now, still amazing. Dynamic island, vibration, and ring, you can make adjustments there, whether you want the vibration intensity soft or strong. Language, you can choose languages, QR code, that's where you would get to that code to install the app. You can set the time here right on the watch itself. It's got 12 and 24-hour options there. Down key settings, you can choose what this bottom right button does when you press it. Right now I have it set to workout mode, and to see what that looks like from the main screen, we press the bottom right button and we get right into the workouts here. It's got basic workouts in here: running, walking, hiking, cycling, rope skipping, basketball, badminton, soccer, and hiking. note, and this is an important note, because I've seen some promo materials for this that is very misleading. This is not a GPS satellite positioning watch. It is not. They try to make the waters a little bit muddy on some of the ads, product pages, by saying it's GPS or GPS capable. What they really mean is when you're connected to your phone and you have your phone's location services turned on, it uses the GPS and the positioning from your phone. It is not, I repeat, not a GPS watch, so don't get fooled by that. And we go back to the screen here. You can set a password, and you can get into system settings here. You look at the system info. You can shut down, restart, and do a factory reset here. If we go back to the main screen and swipe from left to right, well, I just changed the watch face. Swipe from left to right, we get a shortcut to some of the settings and to the phone. You can take and make phone calls right from the watch when tethered to your phone via Bluetooth Low Energy. That is not a SIM calling watch. If we press and hold that main screen there, here's where we can look at the other battery faces already installed on the watch. And there are plenty more in the app that you can install through the watch face store. That one's kind of cool. That's pretty neat. I like that one. But, you know, for my old eyes, I prefer to have just a large digital readout so I can just glance at it and see it without getting confused and wandering off for a cone of ice cream somewhere. If I swipe from right to left, we get into sort of a progress screen here that gives you an update on your kilocalorie burn, your steps walked, and your estimated distance walked for the day. Here is your heart rate. It gives you your highest, your lowest, and you have to be wearing it to make this measurement. And let's see if I can't trick it into turning the diodes on. No, I cannot. Let me try it one other way here. And yeah, it's got a green diode flashing back there. You can't see it on camera. Here is your night's sleep from the night before, and you can swipe up and you can get into details and get the previous 7 days of sleep here. And then we can pull in the weather when we're connected to our phone via Bluetooth Low Energy. This will populate the weather here, but it has no storage in it. So when you disconnect from Bluetooth, that weather goes away. I don't like that feature. I prefer watches that store it in the memory of the watch until the next time you sync. It's got a music controller. You can control the music on your smartphone from the watch. Again, you have to be tethered via Bluetooth. Then you get to your exercise modes, and that is it for that, all right? Let's see, what else? Yeah, bottom right, that gets you into your workout mode. If you swipe up, that gets you into your text messages. It has SMS text messaging, and that works. I've tested it. I've made calls from it. It's got a compass built in. It's got that LED flashlight. It's got the 22 millimeter band here. And the display is a 1.7 inch IPS screen. They say it's 360 by 360 pixels. Normally during these reviews, I would go to the app and do a review of that, but I did the big brother of this watch. This is the HT33. I did a review of the HT37 a couple weeks ago. Now that other watch does have GPS. So I'm going to end this review right here and say right now this is selling on AliExpress for $26. And I would say if you want a very basic smartwatch with great battery life, this is a pretty good option for the money. But if you want some more advanced features and GPS, go for the big brother, the HT37. I'll drop a link to that below. This one has a disappointing amount of features in it. I wish it did more. I wish it had more to offer, but it just doesn't. But I guess, you know, for $26, there's only so much you should expect. So there you have it. It is the HT33, otherwise sometimes branded as the T-Rex3 Ultra. I'll drop a link to its big brother below. Go check out that review to see the app. This channel is all about my kayaking adventures and my outdoor adventures. I do these smartwatch reviews just to monetize my YouTube channel a little bit. I bought this watch with my own money, and what I mean by that is I used a small amount of ad revenue generated from YouTube to, I just buy products and especially smartwatches and invest that right back into the channel. Hopefully, maybe one day there will be a day where I sit here and say, well, I make YouTube money and I can't possibly spend all that on more products to bring you. But we're not at that day now. Trust me, folks, I don't make much on this YouTube channel. And what I do go out and buy more smartwatches to bring them to you. Hoping to grow this channel to the point where I can do bigger and better things, bigger and better products, and maybe bigger and better name brands. But for now, that's what you get. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your time and attention more than you will ever know. Check me out at davethekayaker.com. And until we meet again, stay healthy, be fit, and keep those bodies moving.